All right, guys, let's get them lined up. Douglas, Dylan, Andy, James, and JB. Where did our crate go? Did it get smashed off the track? There was a crate. Oh, Daryl. Daryl was sitting comfortably over there against the wall. There's a reason why there's not crates everywhere. No one would move quickly. All right, drivers ready. Douglas on the tone. Dylan, Andy, James, and JB. Hot lap going to Andy, 11:53. Calling it out on Douglas, 27, 5:11, 11:37 fast lap. JB, I'm just going to wait for him to hit the loop here. I think he was getting marshaled. Left. Andy, 26, 5:06. James, 25, 5 flat. Dylan, 5:03, and JB on the 24. So it's Douglas, Andy, James, Dylan, and JB. .320 left on the clock. Douglas running 26, 5 flat. Andy, 26, 5:04. JB, 25, 5:01. James, 5:01. Holding fast lap, 11:28. And Dylan, 25, 5:07. Top two on the 26, bottom three on the 25. Andy now holding fast lap, 11:28. Douglas, Andy, JB, James, and Dylan. Everyone's still close together. Top three drivers now on the 26. Andy moves up to the top, 26, 5:02. Douglas, 5:02. JB, 25, 5 flat. James, 5 flat. Dylan, 5:05. Andy puts down another fast lap, 11:17. It's now Andy, James, Douglas, JB, and Dylan. So we get down to our 2-minute mark here.
2 minutes left.
Andy's body falling off. He's currently at the top, but that's going to change as he hits the loop here. I'm going to wait until he hits the loop. There it is. James, 26, 5:10. Douglas, 5:11. He's holding fast lap, 11:14. Andy, 25, 5:05. JB, 5:07. And Dylan, 24, 5:12. Minute 15 left to go. It's James, Douglas, Andy, JB, and Dylan. James running 26.509. Just going to wait for Douglas here. He is also 509. There it is. Douglas up on the top. 26.508 for Douglas. 509 for James. Andy 25.501. JB 505. Dylan 24.509. Fast lap overall right now going to Douglas 11.14. Andy and JB both second 11.17. James 11.28. Dylan 11.70. 35 seconds left. There's the tone. Dylan, you're done. Still live, JB. Andy, you're done.
Car 1 is done.
And Douglas is done. So just JB and James right now are live. One more. There it is. Douglas. 26.506, 11.14 fast lap. James was right behind him, 5.08. Andy 25.502. JB 5.08 and Dylan 23.502. All right, so we got Scott, Brandon, Alex, Darren, and Brett, the Hitman. All right, guys. Straightaway is closed. Brett, the Hitman, starting us off. That work for you, Brett? I'll have to move that knob closer to my booth here so I can do that every now and then. It's actually Scott, Brandon, Alex, Darren, and then Brett. You are starting us off at the back. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. You want to wipe those tears there, Brett? No, you're good? Okay. Scott on the tone. Brandon. Alex. Darren. Hitman. Hot lap going to Scott, 11.92. Oh, watch straight, clear.
4 minutes left.
Calling it out on Brandon, 25.508. Scott, 24.5 flat, 11.92 fast lap. Hitman sitting in third, 24.502. Alex, 22.507. .315 left on the clock. Brandon still at the top. Brandon and Scott both on the 25. Brandon 5.05. Scott 5.08. Brett sitting in third, 24.503. Alex 22.510. So Brandon, Scott, Brett, and Alex. .220 left to go. Just waiting for Brandon to hit the loop here. Scott now at the top, 25.504, 11.56 fast lap. Brandon 25.506. Brett the Hitman 24.5 flat, almost on that 25. And Alex on the 22.514.
2 minutes left.
Minute 30 left to go. Here we go with our leaders hitting the loop here. Leave it is, yep. Brandon back up on top, 25.504. Scott 5.10. Brett 24.501 and Alex 22.512.
One minute left.
.35 seconds left to go. It is now Brandon, Brett the Hitman, Scott, and Alex.
Car 1 is done.
Scott, you are done.
Car 2 is
Brandon,
done. Car 5 is done.
Hitman, Alex is still alive. There
Car
it is.
3 is
Brandon's
done.
going to take it 25.504. Brett came in second, 24.5 flat. Scott 24.502 with the fast lap, 11.56, and Alex 21.511. Race 3. Put your cars on charge, guys. Come right back out to Marshall. We're going to go right back in round 2, race 1. All right, so we just need Alex to marshal. Straight is now closed. Lineup is Daryl, Bradley, Dave, and Kel. Daryl on the tone. Bradley. Dave. And Kel. Hot lap going to Kel, 1261.
Four minutes left.
All right, calling it out on Kel, 25-13. Daryl, 5-15. Bradley on the 18. Dave on the 17. Fast lap right now going to Kel, 12-61. It's Daryl that moves up to the top spot. Daryl, Kel, Bradley, and Dave. 3:30 left to go.
Three minutes left.
Stay tight in the straight. Kel now out in the top spot, 21.504, 12.33 fast lap. Daryl on the 19.503, Bradley on the 18.5 flat, and Dave on the 17.513.
Two minutes left.
Two minutes left to go. Watch straight, guys. Stay tight. Kel on top, 22.508 right now. Daryl, 25.10. Bradley on the 18.505. Dave on the 18.514. Minute 30 now left. Race 1 drivers, please be ready.
One minute left.
60 seconds left to go. Kel at the top, 22.502. Daryl, 25.09. Bradley, 19.514. And Dave on the 18.507. Kel holding fast lap, 12.33. Sweet.
Car
Nice.
4 is done.
Kel, you're done. Daryl, you're done. Bradley's done and Dave's done. There it is. Kel taking that one 22.501, 12.24 fast lap. Daryl 25.10. Dave 19.508. And Bradley on the 18.510. All right, I need 2 volunteer marshals for this one. I got 1. Thank you. 1 more. And it's round 2, race 1. Douglas, James, Andy, JB, and Dylan. All right, all my drivers are over the loop, shutting down the straight. Let's get you lined up. Douglas, James, Andy, JB, and Dylan. 1 volunteer, please. 1 volunteer, Marshall. Any takers in the back? 1 volunteer, please. Someone. Okay, one of you regulars are going to have to ride the crate. Thank you, Daryl. You all lie. Did everyone say happy birthday to James? Did everyone give him a big hug yet? How about a wet willy? Anything else you'd like to add, James? Okay, that's what I thought. Drivers ready. Douglas on the tone. I got to put a mic above the driver's stand. James. Andy. JB. And Dylan. I didn't say that mic would be kid-friendly or anything. It's, you know, it would be funny, though. Hot lap going to James, 11:57. TQ markers beside the top 3 drivers right now. Douglas currently holding TQ, the 26.506. All right, looks like I'm calling it out on Andy here. Andy, 26.501 right now. Douglas, 503. JB, 508. James, 25.506. And Dylan, 508. That may change. There was a couple little fumbles there as we hit the loop. Did Douglas now on TQ, 26.501. 11:39 fast lap. Andy currently sitting in the number 2 spot. Does show a TQ marker, but 26.506 right behind Douglas. JB 26.506. James now on the 24.506 and Dylan on the 23.507. 3:30 left to go. Douglas and JB now on TQ. Here they are hitting the loop. Douglas 5:02, JB 5:03. JB holding fast lap. Actually
3
bumps
minutes
up
left.
to the top. 26.503 for JB, 11:16 fast lap. Douglas 5:04. Andy 25.5 flat. James on the 23.5 flat, and Dylan on the 23.512. Top three drivers on that 26. It's right now it's Douglas, JB, and Andy. Douglas showing a TQ marker. Halfway point, 2:30. Too much power, Dylan. Tighten up the lines, buddy.
Two minutes left.
2 minutes left to go. Gonna wait for these guys all to hit the loop here. Call it out after JB. Douglas 26.502, Andy 25.5 flat, JB 5 flat, James 24.504, and Dylan 23.508. JB still holding fast lap 11:16, minute 25 left to go. That was close.
1 minute left.
60 seconds left to go. Douglas on top, 26.501, JB 508, Andy 509, James 25.512, and Dylan 23.504.
Car 1
Douglas,
is
you are done. JB, done.
done. Car 3 is
There's
done.
Andy, there's
Car 4
James,
is
one
done.
car alive. And there it is. Oh, Douglas taking TQ up a notch, 26.5 flat. Andy 506. JB 25.5 flat with that fast lap 11:16. James 25.510 and Dylan 23.507. Race 2. Brandon, Scott, Alex, Darren, and Brett the Hitman. Darren still broken, or is he coming out? Was Darren there? There he is. I didn't recognize the transponder. It's good. All right, guys, line them up. Brandon, Brett, Scott, Alex, and Darren. Once again, Brandon, the Hitman, Scott, Alex, and Darren. Drivers ready. Brandon on the tone. Hitman. Scott. Alex. The bully. Appropriate for the car he's driving. Hitman with the hot lap, 12:52. Calling it out on the Hitman, 24.503. Brandon, 504. Bully sitting in the third spot, 22.513. Scott on the 25.04, and Alex on the 25.04 also. So it's the Hitman, Brandon, the Bully, Scott, and Alex. Brandon holding fast lap 11.99.
Three minutes left.
There we go. 2 down, 3 left to go. Wait for this group to hit the loop. Does show me Brandon on the top. Brandon is, no, sorry, Hitman at the top, 25.511. Brandon also 511. Scott 23.510. He's holding fast lap 11.91. Make that Brandon now 11.88. It's now Brandon, the Hitman, Scott, Darren, and Alex. Brandon driving the red and black, yellow wheels in the front, white in the back. It's our leader right now. Hitman driving white lightning, black wheels. Both these guys on the 25. It's Brandon on the top, 5:08. He's holding
left.
fast lap 11.79. Hitman running 5:10. Scott sitting in third, 22.501. Darren 5:04, and Alex on the 21.509. Minute 45 left to go. Brandon, Brett the Hitman, Darren, Scott, and Alex. Brandon with another fast lap, 11.59. 60 seconds left to go. That was almost a really nice front flip if you landed it. This is just a bad lap for everyone. 30 seconds left. Oh. Ooh. You moved my ramp, Alex. Oh, he tried. 10 seconds left to go. It is Brandon, Brett the Hitman, Darren, Alex, and Scott. Scott's transponder stopped counting out about 5 laps ago. Brandon, you're
Car
done.
5 is done.
Hitman, you're done. Scott, when you hit the loop, you'll be done.
Car 1 is done.
Oh, of course it picked you up that time.
Car 4 is done.
And Alex, there we go.
Car 3 is done.
All right, Brandon taking it 25, 506, 11:59 fast lap. Brett the Hitman 24, 505. Darren 23, 506. Alex 25, 11. And Scott finished on the 18, 507. Kel, Daryl, Dave, and Bradley, you guys are up. So there will be a break after this qualifier and a resort. Well, one of you guys need to take that milk crate because Darren cannot take the milk crate. All right, guys. Straights now closed. Let's get you lined up. Kel, Daryl, Dave, and Bradley. Kel on the tone. Daryl. Dave. Bradley. All right, I'm going to say the hot laps go on the Kel, 12:16. Watch straight, but then again, you already know. Calling it out on
4
Kel,
minutes left.
23.509 with the fast lap, 12:16. Dave on the 19.508. Bradley, 5:13. And Daryl on the 18.507. .310 left on the clock. It's Kel up on the top spot, 23.509. Bradley, 19.501. Dave, 509. And Daryl on
3
the
minutes
18.5
left.
flat. 2:25 left to go. It's Kel, Bradley, Dave, and Daryl. Kel running 23.501, 12:16 fast lap. Actually, Dave just moved in that number 2 spot on the 25.10. Bradley 19.5 flat, almost on that 20. And Daryl on the 19.513.
2 minutes left.
One minute left.
There he goes, 60 seconds left to go. Kel still at the top right now, 23.506 with a fast lap of 12.04. Dave sitting in that number 2 spot, 25 flat. And Bradley on the 19.506. Ten seconds left to go.
Car 4 is done.
Kel, you
Car
are
1 is
done. Daryl's done. Dave is still live. Bradley's still live here. There we go. One
Car
more
2 is
left to
done.
go. There
Car
it
3
is.
is
Kel
done.
taking it 23.503, 12.01 fast lap. Dave 21.509. Bradley 19.502. All right, so we're going to break for about 10 minutes or so. When we come back, race 1 will be Kel, Darren, Dave, Alex, Daryl, and Bradley. You guys will be race 1. Race 2 will be Andy, James, JB, Brandon, Brett, and Scott. All right, guys, round 3 getting started here. Kel, Darren, Dave, Alex, Daryl, Bradley. Everyone else out to Marshall. James, that's in your area. All right, guys, let's get them lined up. Lineup is Kel, Darren, Dave, Alex, Daryl, and Bradley. All right, here we go. Kel on the tone. That's the tone. Darren, Dave, Alex, Daryl, and Bradley. For all you marshals standing out on the track, I am holding a $100 bill here. Someone is getting a kiss. Someone's getting $100. $100, Brandon. $100. I'm not even announcing racing anymore.
4 minutes left.
We'll change it. There'll be lots of takers right after the race. Kel at the top right now, 22.507 home fast lap, 12.62. Alex on the 20. Darren on the 19.512. Daryl 19.515. Bradley on the 18 and Dave on the 17. Top 3, Kel, Alex, and Darren right now.
3 minutes left.
Oh, I'm trying to call it, but I gotta have some clean laps here. That's it, Kel. Push him out of the way. That white buggy is your leader, by the way. That is Kel, 23.511 right now. Darren, 21.508. Dave, 19.514. Bradley on the 18.505. Daryl, 509. And Alex on the 17.5 flat. Fastest lap overall going to Darren, 12.38.
Two minutes left.
Minute 40 left to go. White buggy, white wheels is my number one out there right now. Kel, Darren, and Dave, that's my top three right now. Bradley, Daryl, and Alex.
One minute left.
$60 left to go. Kel still on the top right now, 22.502, 12.32 fast lap. Darren, 21.503. Dave, 25.11. Bradley's out, so it's Daryl on the 17 and Alex on the 16. Oh no, Daryl's out too. Darren, you're done? Watch straight, guys. Watch straight. Stay tight. Kel, you're done.
Car 3
Dave,
is done. Car 1 is done.
Daryl,
Car 6
Alex,
is done.
and that's going to be it. Kel taking it 23.511, 12.27 fast lap. Darren came in second, 21.501. Dave, 25.06. Alex, 16.505. And Daryl finished off on the 13. still need one on the milk crate. I'm paying attention. All right, so it's Andy, James, JB, Brandon, Brett, and Scott. This is actually a perfect one for Andy, I think. Andy on the tone. James. JB. Brandon. Brett. And Scott. How was that one? Good? Watch straight. JB with a hot lap, 11:48. Final qualifier. Douglas was holding TQ, 26.506. Up for grabs now. Does show JB being on TQ. Just going to wait for him to hit the loop here. There it is. JB at the top, 25.503, 11:39 fast lap. Brandon also 5:03, James 5:05, Scott 5:08, Andy on the 24, 5:03, and Brett on the 24, 5:09. Oh, watch under the crossover there. Oh. Let everyone get one more lap in here. Just show JB at the top of my screen still. JB, Brandon, Scott, James, Brett the Hitman, and Andy. JB the only one on the 26 right now. Brandon, Scott, James all on the 25. Hitman on the 24. Andy on the 23. 3 minutes left to go. Andy now holding fast lap 11:23. .210 left on the clock. James now at the top, 25.505. Brandon 5:05. Scott 24.5 flat. JB 5:01. Hitman 5:06 and Andy 23.504. Here we go. 60 seconds
1
left
minute
on the
left.
clock. James, JB, Brandon, Scott, Andy, and Brett. James running 25.504, JB 505, Brandon 505, Scott 24.501, Andy 504, and Brett 511. $20 seconds left to go.
Race 2 is over. Car 3 is done.
Andy, you are done. James is done.
Car 5 is
JB
done.
is done. Brandon, Brett, and Scott are still
Car
alive,
2 is
guys.
done.
That car is still
Car
alive.
6 is
Scott is
done.
still alive. And
Car
that is
1
it.
is
JB's
done.
taking that one, 25.503. Brandon came in second, 25.509. Andy, 24.502 with 11.23 fast lap. James, 24.504. Brett, 24.509. And Scott, 24.513. Oh, you didn't? No? Yeah, if you open the other window that's open at the bottom of the screen. So where did you go? If you set it back to it. I didn't realize there was that.
You're done.
Porky.
All right, guys, let's get going here with B main. Scott, Kel, Darren, Dave, Alex, and Bradley. All right. I think that's enough smashing around. Maybe we can get started. Lineup will be Scott on the first line. Darren's in the right spot. Then Dave, Alex, and Bradley. You got to put it over the loop, Cal. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Here we go, everyone on the tone. All right, Scott on the 1, Darren in the 2, Kel in the 3. Scott out with a 2-second lead on the rest of the field right now. Green and white buggy coming in the straight. That's my number 1. Yellow and orange is the 2. Yellow and blue is the 3. Alex sitting in the number 4 spot. Dave in the 5. Bradley in the 6.
Four minutes left.
Four minutes here left to go. Green and white buggy, white wheels. My number 1 out there right now. That is Scott Darren, currently almost 3.5 seconds behind Scott, holding second. As the yellow and orange. Yellow wheels in the front, orange in the back. He's my 2. Kel holding in 3rd. Here he is hitting the loop. 2.5 seconds behind Darren.
Three minutes left.
3 minutes left to go. Scott still my number 1. Darren actually closing the gap up a little bit, 2.2 seconds behind. Scott had a little fumble there too. Darren might be able to get a little closer. Dave, watch that buggy. That's your number 2. Thank you. Kel sitting in the 3. Alex in the 4. Then we got Dave and Bradley. 2:20 left to go. And I do believe it's Darren out front. It is Darren out in the number 1. Once again, orange and yellow. Bradley, just watch that buggy in front of you and the one right behind you, coming around you there. That is our number 2.
2 minutes
Here we go,
left.
Darren into the straightaway. Scott not far behind, only a second off his pace now. Let's see if we're going to see another battle between 1 and 2. Kel holding it in 3rd right now. Alex in that 4, then Dave and Bradley. Ooh. Dave moved the jump again. Bradley, just watch that yellow and orange buggy. That's your 1. Not anymore. Now he's your 2. He's got to get back out and catch Scott. Green and white buggy, white wheels is my 1 now. The minute 20 left to go. Here comes Scott down the straight. It's the loop. Here comes Darren. Darren 1.5 seconds behind Scott. Darren getting caught on the pole. So it's Scott. Darren now 4 seconds
left.
behind. Only 60 seconds left to go. Scott, Darren, Kel. Dave moves into the 4. Alex into the 5. Then Bradley. Dave and Alex battling it out. They both make a mistake. They're battling out for 4th. 30 seconds left to go. Dave getting out of shape. Alex, Alex flipped over. I was going to say Alex might be able to catch up here. Still could. There's another lap. Dave getting marshaled. 15 seconds left to go. Kel putting the pressure on for Darren, too. I don't know if they're going to get another lap in, though. Darren with the fumble. We may see a battle here, 2 and 3 over the loop. 5 seconds left to go. Darren getting out of shape. Kel right there with him. There's the tone. Scott going to take the win on this. Watching the battle for the 2nd and 3rd. Kel getting marshaled. Darren's going to take 2nd. Dave, you're done. Kel taking 3rd. Dave takes 4th. Alex 5th, and Bradley in 6th. Fastest lap overall going to Scott, 11:78. I'll give Scott and JB a chance to change their batteries here. Then we'll have Andy, James, JB, Brandon, Brett, and Scott. Alex, you can't take that spot. It's already taken. Darren's going to take this whole side of the track right here. So we only got 4 marshals, so. Just going to give JB a few more minutes here, guys. Watch straight, guys. Marshall coming out. Lineup will be Andy, James, JB, Brandon, Brett, and Scott. Andy, James, and JB on the line. Okay. I'm interested to see how this race goes. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Everyone on the tone. What was I just saying, Rob, a second ago? Yeah. Yep. That's what you get, James. Right there. That's what you get for pulling that move. Yeah. Oh, he's pushy with Scott, too. All right, so Andy is out front. JB is in second. Brandon, then the Hitman, James, and Scott. Don't be scared to hit him, eh, Scott? Oh, no. Hit James. Hit James. In the straight. In the straight. Stay tight, guys. Stay tight in the straight. Clear.
Four minutes left.
4 minutes left to go. Couple fumbles here and there. Andy's still at the top, holding fast lap, 11:35. JB in that number 2 spot. Sorry, Brandon. Brandon in the number 2 spot. Then JB, then Brett. Red and black's my number 2. Yellow and blue, my 3. Oh. Oh. Wow. James, you're it. 3:10 left to go. You can't cut the track. You just got to tag someone, but you're not allowed to cut the track.
3 minutes left.
Andy, Brandon, JB, Brett, James, and Scott. Oh, yeah, Hitman might get tagged here. James closing up the gap on him. 2.5 behind. JB and Brandon battling out for that number 2 spot right now. JB's going to move in the 2, Brandon in the 3. James closing the gap up. He is it. Brett the Hitman. Oh, look at this. He was going to try the sneak away move. Didn't work out. Oh, James. All right, James, I'm closing my eyes. That's all I'm telling you. I'm closing my eyes. 2 minutes left to go. Oh.
2 minutes
Do I need to close my eyes again, James? Come on. Oh. Maybe Scott wanted to be it. I don't know. James is it right now, though. 2 minutes left to go. Ooh. Oh. Oh, look at this. What are you going to do now, James? You didn't tag him. You got to tag him. In the minute 30 left to go. It's Andy, JB, Brandon, James, and Brett. James is, well, was a hit. Who got tagged there? No one? You still didn't tag anyone? Woo! Nice. Oh, we're getting down to 1 more minute here. Last minute.
1 minute left.
Come on, James. If you don't catch him before the race is, there it is. You're it, Brett. You got to tag someone. You got 35 seconds. I closed my eyes on that reverse. It's still Andy, JB, and Brandon doing serious racing here. Brett, James, Scott's broken. Oh, big fumble. Oh, Brett, if you don't tag someone before the end, you got to pay for James' racing. Oh, there it is. Tag. James is it. James, you got 10 seconds to tag him. Otherwise, you got to pay for his racing. Oh, there it is. Oh, here we go. He's not going to have time. Oh, you better catch him before he hits the loop. Oh, you got to run it again, James. It didn't click ya. You still got a chance, Brett. Nope, he's done. That's it. Everyone's done. So, Andy taking the win on that one, 27,509. Sorry I was such a great announcer. Brandon, 25,505. JB, 25,505. James, 23,513. Brett on the 22,506. Fastest lap going to the Hitman, 10.99. We know that one wasn't real. I don't know how James didn't get any fast laps in there. James, you're like 11:41 was your fast lap. I don't understand. Cutting the track and everything.